We'll start with an overview of the Pioneer DDJ 200 controller. We can divide the controller into 3 sections. Section 1, Deck A, on the left side of the controller. Section 2, the mixer, in the middle. And Section 3, Deck B, on the right side of the controller. As Deck A and B are alike, we will focus on Deck A. Everything explained in this tutorial on Deck A also applies for Deck B. The mixer. Let's start by taking a closer look at the mixer. We start at the bottom with the crossfader. The crossfader outputs the audio signals in the channel, assigned to either the left Deck A or right Deck B of the crossfader. The crossfader is mostly used for a smooth transition between a track on Deck A to Deck B, or vice versa, or when scratching. Above the crossfader, you have the transition effects. This only works with the DDJ app and the DJ app. This function provides an effect on top of a smooth transition that you made with your crossfader. The Pioneer DDJ 200 can create different DJ mix transitions between tracks. To activate the transition effects function in the DDJ app, choose from 11 patterns and simply slide the crossfader to switch from one effect to another. Phrase sync. This function analyzes your music for the best possible transition from the 2 tracks you want to mix. If you enable this function, you'll notice that the track you want to mix in does not start immediately. The app waits for the best possible starting point. For example, when melodies line do not interfere. This function ensures a smooth transition of both tracks. Volume faders. Above the crossfader, there are the volume faders. With these faders, you can set the volume for both decks. Move up a fader for a louder volume and move down for a lower volume. Filter. With filter, you can filter low and high frequencies in your track. Turning the knob to the left to filter the high frequencies to mid frequencies. Turn the knob clockwise to filter the low frequencies to mid frequencies. Low frequencies are the bass or kick, for example. High frequencies are hi-hats, for example. EQ. Above the filter, we can see 3 knobs, high, mid and low. These knobs together we call the EQ, Equalizer. When you want to change the low frequencies, you turn the low knob. Turn to the left to reduce the low frequencies and turn to the right to enhance the low frequencies. Turn to the left to reduce the mid frequencies and turn to the right to enhance the mid frequencies. When you want to change the high frequencies, you turn the high knob. Turn to the left to reduce the high frequencies and turn to the right to enhance the high frequencies. These 3 buttons make up the cue monitoring. You use this if you want to hear one of the decks or the master over your headphones. Shift and Master is panel. If you combine the Shift button with the Master button, you can use the panel function. With the panel function, you can easily switch between the FX, sampler, mixer, mic and record panels. Just above the volume faders, we have the cue buttons. You can use this cue for monitoring what is playing on the decks on your headphone. The left cue button is for Deck A. The right one is for Deck B. Please put on your headphone to listen what cue does. Let's listen to the track on our headphone playing on Deck A by pressing the left cue button. An active cue lights up orange. That makes it easy to see what cue is active. In the middle of the controller, above the headphone section, we see a light that indicates whether your controller is linked to an app or to Rekordbox. If it's flashing, the controller is still searching for a connection. If it's lit, a connection has been made and you can operate the app or Rekordbox with your Pioneer DDJ 200 DJ controller.